Hey guys, it's Devil. Welcome back to my channel. This is a extremely exciting video for you guys. Took me a while to make all this, but it's totally going to be worth it in the long run. What you're looking at right now is a Diablo 3 auction house converter. Now, let me start with the basics. If you don't know already, Diablo 3 is going to have an auction house that you can buy and sell with real life money and then withdraw it through your PayPal account and actually into your checking account and then buy real life things with it. So this is a tool that I created that does all the math for you and allows you to spot big gaps in price differences on the real life auction house versus the gold auction house, buy the really cheap item and then try to go to the other auction and sell it for a lot more and then reap the benefits and turn it into real life money, making a little bit of extra spending money, you know, or maybe even buy a bigger weapon. It's up to you guys. Now, this is how it works. There's a bunch of green things or green squares, and those are the only ones you're ever going to type in. So let me get that out of the way first. You don't ever want to change these hexes because they all have formulas in them that calculate things for you, and if you type something in there, that'll erase the formula. So don't do that. Now the first thing you're going to find out is the exchange rate. To find the exchange rate, you're going to go in-game to the auction house and go under sell gold or something of that nature, and it should say something along the lines of last 10 trades completed at $5 for every 50,000 gold or whatever. So let's just say for $2 for every 50,000 gold. Okay, see how the numbers all change? You just plug these in. So we're going to go on the actual real life money auction house and we're going to find an item for, you know, let's just say $35. $35. Okay, then you're going to come over and you're going to go to the gold auction house and you're going to try and find the same exact item or as close to it as possible. And then you're going to find out how much gold that is, the cheapest version of that. You're going to find that gold amount and you're going to plug it in here. So let's say it was worth, you know, 65,000 gold. Okay. The next thing you're going to look at is these yellow boxes. Now these yellow boxes, whichever one is negative, that's the one that you're going to make your profit in. So since it's negative on the real money auction house, that's where you're going to make your profit. If it was negative over here, it would be a profit for your gold auction house. So the next thing you're going to look at is your break-even point under real life cash, because that's what you're doing. So real life cash, your break-even point would be $3.85. Now that's the absolute lowest amount you could sell it without losing money and without making money. Then you're going to look at this range. Your range is how much you can add to the break-even price without going over the other seller. So you don't want to go above his price, otherwise it'll be harder for your item to sell. You could hypothetically do that, but it's probably not the best strategy. Now, you could say you're still going to be making a profit anyways, keep that in mind. So $3.85 plus $31.14 is what you could, it would hypothetically be 1 penny lower, but if you really wanted to sell, take a couple, if it's something as dramatic as this, take a couple dollars off, you know? So let's just say we want to sell it for $30. Awesome, that's a $30 bonus. You come over here and you look at your profits. If you want to take it out and put it into your battle.net account without using PayPal, it'll come out to $26.15. If you want to go out through PayPal, there's another fee. It's 30 cents and a 2.9% fee, and that'll come out to $25.09. Now keep in mind, you're probably never going to find an item for $35 on sale for so cheap. This is just an example to show you how the math will work. And say we want to do gold, or I'll show you how the gold one works. Let's just say this is worth 5 million gold. Is that 5 million? Yeah, 5 million gold. Enter. Oh man, now you see the negative switches over to the gold side. That means that it's going to be a positive for the gold auction house. And since gold is money in this game, you can hypothetically, if the difference is big enough, you're going to have to go through an extra transaction fee. But if the big difference is big enough, you could buy something like this and flip it to sell the gold for the price difference and convert it into real money. So this is why you want to do that. It's a lot more risky, but that's how you would want to do it. So you come over here just like the real money side, but you look at the gold break-even point. The gold break-even point is 906,000 with a gap of something ludicrous like 4 million. So let's just, is that million? It can't even see. Yeah, 4,993,000. So that's what you could add to this. So let's just say we want to sell it for 4.5. At 4.5, yeah. Oh, that's 45 million. Okay, 4.5. Boom, come over here. Now, the profit that you make without the 15% auction fee that is charged throughout the game is 3,593,750 gold after the transaction fee, which is 15% because it's the real money. It's the gold fee would be 3,054,000 blah blah blah, which is pretty substantial. Now, like I said before, you're probably not going to find stuff like this, but this is just to show you how the math works. Now, there's another thing that you can use, which would be after you get the exchange rate, you can see that every penny in real life, this is US dollar, by the way. If you want to convert it to pounds or whatever, you have to do that yourself because I don't know how that all works. Every penny is worth 250 gold at the moment. If you change this, that'll change. Every penny's worth 500 gold. Or every dollar's worth 50,000 gold. So that transfers over to this page. You can see it up here. It's automatically plugged in because I have it linked through the first page. This is where you're going to track the gold prices. And you can look for patterns throughout the week, the month, the year if you want to take it to that extreme. And it's all done for you. You look at what you're going to do is you're going to plug in the amounts. Like, let's just say on the first day, it's $3 for 25,000 gold because nobody has gold yet and people are trying to get world first and stuff like that. And then the next day it gets even more intense and it's $5 for 35,000 gold. You can see, 35,000. You can see it does the exchange rate for you and plugs it into this chart right here. Now it's going to start to go down, so it's going to be $4 for 35,000 gold, and then it's going to be $3 for 37,801, whatever, and then it's going to be $2 for 45,000 gold. This is just all random numbers, so keep that in mind. And then it's going to be $1 for 50,000 gold. Oh my gosh! And then it's going to be $1 for 52,000. And then what the hell? It's $8 for 80,000 gold? Okay, that comes out to 10,000. Now, what this chart is, the way you're going to read this chart is this is equal to $1. So on May 15th, the average exchange rate was 8,333 gold per dollar. So what does that mean to you? That means that you want to sell gold on the small days and try and not sell gold on the high days because you're going to get more money for these days. So on the weekends when more people are buying gold or whatever, it might peak up and you might want to sell gold then because it's going to be a higher demand. Or it could be the complete opposite. I don't know yet. This is all just hypothetical, but this is what you're going to use. At the end of the month, it'll tell you the average for the month. I've got another month here. If you guys really like it, I'll keep adding on to it and increasing it. But you can compare these and figure out which days are the best to sell gold on so you can maximize your profits if you're that patient. Most people are just going to put them up immediately, and that's kind of what you're going to be following. You're going to follow the market. And this is the least exciting page. This is the item tracker. You can take items, type in their name here, their rarity, stats, the cash price, gold price. If you want, you could do the exchange price, and it allows you to easily follow items. So specific items, like say there was SOJs in Diablo 3 and you wanted to follow those, put an SOJ in here, your rarity, all that, plug in all that stuff, and then you can easily copy from here, post it in game, follow items throughout the days. You can make a chart if you wanted to with dates, saying on May 15th it was worth 500,000 gold and on May 16th it was worth 5,000 gold, and follow the trends and see which items you want to get into, which items you don't want to get into, what stats are the best. Is magic and gold find better later on because everybody's level capped, and is experience going to be exceptionally valuable when everybody's new, like launch day, so everybody's leveling, so everybody wants that. Those are trends that you're going to want to follow if you want to maximize your money and get the most out of Diablo 3. So if you guys want this item at your disposal, if you want to get this tool for yourself, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you guys can get more up-to-date tips on Diablo 3 and other stuff like that. And subscribe. After you subscribe to my channel, send me a message or leave a comment. I don't think you want to leave a comment, but send me a message with your email in it, and I will email this personal document to you in an attachment. If I can figure out how to post it online so that everybody can just download it, I'll do that. It'll be a lot easier. But until then, make sure you subscribe. You're going to want to subscribe anyways, because I'm going to put out cool stuff like this all the time. So subscribe, and if you like this video, rate, comment, like up, all that good stuff. And I'll send this to you so you guys can use this, and hopefully you don't steal money from me because you're using the same tools as I am. But this is Devil. Thanks a lot, and I will talk to you later.